Anyone else covering this game? I was expecting this to be done by the Andy Davo channel. It's obviously Zunk being a prominent co-caster there. But who cares? We are covering it anyway, just in case. And we are in the rain. The Zunk sets up on defense. So Onnania is going to get the momentum. And this is going to be a tough one for me to follow, because obviously I play in windowed mode. And there's a lot of skills here. But I'm just going to quickly ping this out to chat, to Discord even. So bear with me while we set up. I assume there's not going to be anything too spicy in the setup. This is an orc-off, obviously. So I imagine it's just going to be quite chill. Welcome along. No flashy intro here. It's definitely a spur of the moment thing, but doesn't mean we can't have a good time with it. Obviously the Goblin off over on Harring's channel. Goblin versus Khemri. Playoffs. Zunk. Oh, that was the wrong link I almost sent. Geez, I almost linked to my file directory there. Oops. Right. Channel. Copy link address. Paste. Now, I don't have a co-caster, because Onnania is my supposed co-caster for this one. It was also supposed to be on his channel, but he's not awake. So it's just me and the booze at the moment. But hey, we are live covering this game. I am going to periodically check the directory just to see if we're not going to have a late. Hey, we are live covering this game. I am going to periodically check the directory. Oops, we'll get an audio cycle there. I left my channel open by accident. I think I pressed the wrong button. My bad. Yep, nothing yet. Let me just refresh. Singolo, Crucifer, K-Code. No, apparently not. We're not doing that right. Kick, scatter kick is 2. We're going to see kick off return. In effect, so let's run down the team. Zunk is got a lot of guard. The stand-up pieces, as we see a quick snap, that's always nice. But we have Lady Killjoys. She is strength 6 and ready to party. I think she's got guard black up there. We've got Tron on the line. Versus a good bit of stand firm here, if I remember correctly. A good bit of dodge as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dodge on this orc team. That's the standout for Onnania. Zunk is, I believe, just a normal orc team. But with Lady Killjoys, really. We also have Millscons and Weewah as 2 pom tackle. Yeah, a lot of kill here, but it's going to be an arm line fight, so this might get a bit slow. We see a lineman hit the deck, and they're fine. That from that. See if Onnania's woken up yet. Hopefully he'll join me in the booth when he's awake. He sleeps like Elizabeth messy at the moment. I do have a ping from Onnania. I'm live if you want it, yeah. Onnania didn't know it was today. Excellent stuff. Well, we'll have a... It seems like a bit more chill stream. Everyone's watching the goblins fight the Khemri on Zor's channel. But we have an orc off to watch here. A nice piece here. Agi 4, diving tackle. I like that. Would be useful with all this dodge. As we see the blitz. And it's in. George Bashington taking down Jenny Lady. Jenny Lady orc. He's the real big orc. He's got dodge and guard. Gets the knockdown. So we're going to isolate and knock over the troll. But because of the way we've gone about this, we can only really push him back into the middle. I think pushing him to this square if we could. Probably wasn't possible to be fair. Getting the troll knockdown in turn 1 was nice. This has the spelling of a mushroom cloud all over it. Says Olden. Going to name. Oh, he's in name chat. Sorry, yeah, I'll be on my way going to say. One sec. Hello?
Hello, hello. Oh man. I didn't know that the game was now, so I just woke up.
Yeah, I didn't. I had a half a hunch it was now.
You had a hunch it was now?
Yeah. I thought it was because I'm pretty sure when they first called it out, it was for now. I didn't argue with you at the time, but I did think it was supposed to be today, and it was confirmed it is today. It's just because they weren't very. There was just like a couple of messages in the Discord that I just remember reading, but we're all right. You haven't missed much. You missed the setups.
All right. Just turn 1, I see.
Yeah, and it is raining, but Onnania was able to pick up the ball on his blodge, sidestep, sure hands, kick-off return lineman.
Yeah, it's one hell of a lineman.
That was a great lineman. It's just a thrower, but better. He's armor 9.
I guess. Yeah.
He is a level 5/6 lineman, however, so trade-offs.
Yeah, I mean, the Orc Thrower only gets general access anyways, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I think so. So we did manage to get the double for dodge. There's a lot. There's about 5 dodge in Salt Kings. We see an injury on James K. Powell II.
Oh, that's a huge one, actually.
Will we power up here? No, we don't. He's out. That's 1 stand firm gone. Obviously, the winner of this game is fighting Sean Man's Lords of the Dance.
Dodges out.
Yeah, just steps back. No worries. Easy 3+.
I suppose the third was more or less done. Excuse me.
Good morning. Well, probably good afternoon for you.
It's what, 12:30 now?
11:30 here, yeah.
Yeah, I managed to keep my sleep schedule like pretty decent throughout this whole thing, but it's finally fallen apart.
It's over. Oh, sorry about the camera angle. I think our audio. I haven't had time to do an audio test. Obviously, I just sort of. I started watching the Goblin match, which is live right now, and then realised, oh, there's a game on and no one's casting it. So I assumed it would be on the Andy Davo channel, but I checked the directory and it wasn't being cast. So I was like, oh, I've got to throw up a stream. So I don't know if you're a bit loud or the game's a bit loud. I turned the game audio off a bit because I thought it was a bit quiet in the last ones.
Yeah.
But I'll see you. So if you want to turn me up or genocide down, just let us know, chat, and I'll do that quickly. Yeah, genocide. Sorry, not genocide. Zunk going a man up. I'm so bad at names. Honestly, I've misnamed so many people over the last couple of days. It's quite embarrassing.
Shalman said he might want to join us.
Oh.
Said that. Because this is an ex-opponent, right? So.
Yeah, it is. Well, he's not in clan names, so should we make him like an honorary member, or are we going to move to? Chat? I don't know if he's online.
But I sent him a message now. We'll see if he actually responds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit because it's just too loud for me.
Okay.
But what I will do is I'll turn you down, but I will turn you up in OBS. Just try and level that out a bit. So try to say something.
Something.
Nice. That looks good. It looks like you're on my level. For now. So that's always nice.
Yeah, I looked in the stream, and it seemed like decent at the very least. So.
Yeah. Oh, I fixed it right. Because the problem was Blood Bowl taps out my GPU by itself. So having to downscale from 1080 to 720p, like ruins everything. It breaks my GPU. So I've launched Blood Bowl 2 in 720p, so in windowed mode, and that seems to fix the problem.
Apparently.
So now we're in glorious. Oh my god, he's dead.
Just dead.
Genocide! I can't believe it. Zunk is here to play, and I'm excited. Dead Apo dead, and that's a huge removal. Andrew Smackson is gone.
Nice AV9, by the way.
Yeah, this. I thought the Goblin game would go like this, but we're here with the Camry. Sorry, not the Camry, the Orkoff. Armor 9, not doing a thing.
Yeah, Orkoffs are one of the least bloody games usually.
He's dead. Well, I wish I had a cowbell for that, because that is definitely a got one moment, for those that know the Andy Davo meme. But man, Zunk could be really happy with that.
Yeah.
Hey Basmans, hey McNaughton. All the cultured Blood Bowl enthusiasts skipping the easy casual viewing of Goblins versus Khemri. They just want some good old fashioned Blood Bowl watching the Orc off. And they're getting rewarded because there's 2 Kazas in 2 turns for Zunk. Jesus, that is what? That's 130 TV dead and about 175 gone for the game already.
Yep, play that.
And Onnania's got to stay cool here. Zunk just steps up with all his guard and strength. It is a mess, Basmans. The downside of fixing the stream means that I've got to display all these skills in basically half a window. So it gets a bit choppy. I might actually just cut the skills for now, and I can just select the players.
You can bring it down to only essentials.
Yeah, it was on only essentials.
Oh, yeah.
The troll with it. Well, actually, there's no one on 3 ranks of skills, but it could have gotten bad. I'm going to keep the skills off for this one, just so we can get a bit of a better view on the stream.
I mean, if you want to.
I think I will, because I did the same thing. I had a cast last night when I tried this, and I really couldn't see what was going on. So I was literally just doing color commentary. I wasn't actually doing any analysis or knowing what was going on because I couldn't see what was going on at all. But hey.
I mean, Onnania is doing a great job at losing, I suppose, but at what cost? It's like he's dying. Anyways.
I know. The argument is, well, at least you don't get to face Shawman, but you've taken a Shawman's game worth of damage already, and it's turn 3.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Shawman's team is amazing, but
yeah.
not because of its bashing. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
no.
I watched every single game he's played with that team this season and the last. He actually doesn't do too much bashing. Like, either his dice are bad or his team isn't like the proper.
Yeah, I think I've watched quite a few of his games now, and I don't think I've ever seen him just, claw everything to death.
I mean, it's happened like maybe once or twice in like a lot of games, but that's usually not how it goes. It's usually like Agi 5 goat bullshit. That well, you're not supposed to swear. I forgot, but it's early.
Oh, so. That's your one. That's your one.
My one.
Naughty gunner side. Yeah, I like to keep this as we see another injury. I like to keep this as PG as I can, and we see Phil Proctor get a strength bust. This is the Agi 4 blitzer, the diving tackle. And he's appoing it to a badly hurt. Both appos burnt on turn 3. This could get even more bloody. I'll tell you what though, we were talking to Sean Man the other day, because we thought this game was happening a bit earlier on in the game week, so we did fire up a stream for it, and Sean Man did say he would have preferred Onnania's team because of all the dodge. Let me just control 3, but there's 5 dodge on the Onnania team, a bit less now. Inducement's a good question. I think they're about level. We just see the Babe for Commanders in Grief, but yeah, it was a pretty chill game. They don't get the fame either. Zunk naturally gets the fame. And there's a dodge failure to round off the turn. Is the ball safe here? The ball was dodging. Shows how much I've been paying attention. It's okay though. Aldar, no spoilers please. I want to watch the VOD of the Goblin games. If anyone spoils the Goblin game, I will not be happy. I watched the first 2 turns, then ducked out to throw this up quickly. But I really want to watch it. Because we had the other Goblin game where it got so close to a Goblin win. Like, so close to a Goblin win. It's a snake away. But they rolled the snake. So I'm really rooting for Daryl here. We see a handoff. But the ball is not safe. It is in Blodge, but it's not super safe.
Well, it's not even close to being safe. I mean, Blodge.
I know, Ado. I know you weren't spoiling. I was just giving a general warning to the stream. Because I also give the warning again if we get raided, if that game finishes before us, because though Goblin vs Khemri, that's probably going to finish 1-1, so I think we'll be done before then at the rate of this removal.
I mean, he doesn't even need to block with the Black Orc. He has this tackle blitzer in the back, Weewa.
Yeah, Weewa can get a dice on the ball. We can even get a free. It's not quite a free 2 dice. We need a Black Orc GFI.
Yeah.
But would you take that GFI for 2 dice with tackle?
Any day of the week.
We're going to take our hits first here because we've got the Bloodlust.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I suppose it free. Well, I think this kill.
I
I
mean, it
can't see the
does.
names, by the way. I don't know the names of the players because the font size is reduced for me. So even though the stream can see the players' names, I can't. We've got this blitzer here. I guess that kind of freed him up.
Yeah, that sort of freed up some of the blitzers, which is okay, I suppose, just in case this hit on the ball does go wrong.
What are we doing with Lady Killjoys here? The strength 6 Blackhawk. Are we putting her in on the against these other 2 Blackhawks just to alpha them, or are we going to bring her around on the ball?
Close to the ball, I suppose, because they're already sort of locked down with all those players. I mean,
Yeah, we make this nice GFI with Jenny Lady, and now we're taking. I think I would have played the ball a little bit earlier here if I was Zunk, but apart from that,
probably.
I think this is a. I mean, it was quite an easy play because we have managed to take the teeth out of this team and base up with all our extra strength. That's the thing. I think Zunk was favoured in this matchup, but Onnania I think was definitely favoured in the next round's matchup. If you see a POW on John Phonic Kennedy, armor break.
I'm not sure about that positioning of the push though.
Knocked out. Yeah, we could have come in onto the. I guess we could have come from the wide zone. Is that what you're saying?
No, like the blitzing position was fine, but the way he got pushed is maybe a little bit. I mean, it didn't matter.
GFI fails. Getting a bit greedy here. Now we're thinking about reroll, which we sit on. I don't know about that GFI if we're not rerolling it because it was another body on the ball with tackle.
Yeah, I guess he was maybe scared of being surfed, but I mean, I don't.
He's going to surf. Maybe. Yeah, I don't really see that because we've done a really good job of locking up these other 4 orcs. We've managed to sandwich them in between El Duderino, the troll, and a bit of guard here. We are gonna eat some hits. But I think Armor 9's finally turned up to the party. Both teams having to visit the discount armor emporium here. Armor 9 not doing its job. But hey. It's a huge death, isn't it? So did you literally just roll out of bed and start K-casting then? How's it been?
Yeah, like I woke up and as always I look at my phone and the top message there was like, the game is at 10:15 UTC. You know what? Alright, that's fine. Then I realized I'm in UTC plus 2. And 10:15 UTC was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, the game was a little bit late to start. Onnania is, I believe, I read from Discord that Onnania is playing this from a hospital bed, so...
Okay.
That's why it's late. So obviously we're wishing all the best for Onnania. Hopefully they can get themselves out of hospital at some point. Hopefully things clear up a bit there. But yeah, as we see a 1 dice go into, we do have to flash reroll. It's getting awfully desperate here already. Would you have scattered the ball there? Maybe?
No.
Nah,
I don't see the point. It's not marked by anyone.
That's true. And we pick up with short hands just to get targeted again. What a mess of orc this is already. Like, it's just a massive scrum. Well, 2 different fights going on here, but Zunk's winning the most important one on the ball at the cost of this fight over here. Though I don't think you'll mind that. Is there ahead by 2? Both appos used. Bill Proctork getting a strength burst appoed back to a badly hurt, and obviously Andrew smacks him appoing dead into dead. So if that was on your bingo card, I don't know if that's a bingo card slot, dead into dead appo, but mark that off surely.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
Doesn't get more iconic Blood Bowl than that.
No. Time 2 as well. I do like Zunk. I have a massive Zunk bias because I sort of got back into Blood Bowl watching him and Andy stream, and I always thought he made it a lot more fun when Andy was trying to try hard his way through a game. So yeah,
I like him too. He's cool. Yeah.
It's cool. He's also only like an hour up the road from me, so it's like familiar voice. in this weird international scene. As we see a pylon trying to equalise on the damage, but... Well, not sorry, extended lead fell. This is Zunk's turn. I'm really out of it today. I sort of woke up about an hour ago as well.
No, I mean, it's hard to tell because they're both
orcs. It's raining. I've got a half window. I think it is. Is it the same color scheme? Not quite. I think Zunk's
one of them is checkered and one of them is just.
Yeah, Zunk is playing in white and Onnania is playing in the red, white, and black. The ball goes down again. Blodge is not even tackle's not even needed here. We just roll 2 6s on these block dice, and that's just a stun.
1 and a 6.
So we pile on.
Oh, okay.
This is an interesting one as we get the knockout as well, and that's sure hand's gone in rain. So I think that's terminated the drive if it wasn't already. And that's a nice scatter for Zunk, surely.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, I'm pretty sure every scatter, apart from maybe exactly one of them, was a good scatter for Zunk, but hey. Gotta call what we see.
Zunk should, at this point, have a pretty easy time just scoring.
Yeah, I agree. It's sort of a pretty chill non-game as we see El Duderino getting involved here with the push. Man, Onnania now down 4 players. Just what can you do? Oh, Alda, I'm already excited. I'll definitely get probably a cider and popcorn. Does Sean Man want to come on? Is there any update on the Sean Man?
I've got no answer, so
okay.
I suppose
it's not. But Sean Man, obviously, for those outside of G-Man, did Sean Man win G-Man 1? I'm pretty sure he did, right?
Yeah, he did.
Winning G-Man 1 pretty convincingly with 2200 Nurgle. Also coming off the back of a finals appearance in the Cripple Cup, as we double skull splash reroll. That's the last reroll for Onnania.
Yeah. The funny part is that he won Div 1 after almost rerolling the team.
Yeah. Well, how come he was rerolling? Was he just sort of bored of Nurgle, or was he?
I think it was because the end of the last season went actually really bad.
Yeah.
And that's also where he took like a bunch of deaths and the armor bust and the niggle on the strength 5 warrior and stuff like that. So it was like pretty demoralizing.
Fortunately, he was able to buck that, and now I think a lot of people have him favoured for a Super Bowl run.
Yeah.
I certainly have him winning the Super Bowl myself. In my predictions, but my predictions are pretty useless so far. As we see, red dice coming in big on the troll. I'll do the Reno. Not having a good game, but not needing to have a good game because the rest of the team have really turned up.
El Duderino?
Yeah, El Duderino, the troll.
Oh.
And then Onnania turns over on the dodge. I mean, it's not a done deal yet. Zunk only has 4 turns to score and he needs to pick up the ball on a 4+.
With 3+ because he has Agi4 there.
Oh, he does have Agi4 there. But that's still not a done deal, because if we don't, let's say we don't pick up with Agi4 this turn, we probably need to do a handoff.
You do probably 1 in 9 a couple times for that to fail.
I don't know. I think rain makes it hard. Rain and being slow. 1, 2.
Even 3 turns is enough to.
Yeah, I think he does have just 1 turn as like a buffer. But it could be tough. I mean, Abraham Lincoln here has got stand firm, so if he just stands up and he gets a good decent scatter and they don't roll knockdowns, then.
Oh, I just got an answer from Sean Man.
What's he saying?
He wants to come on, so I guess we'll go to one of the Rebbl ones.
Yeah, let's switch to the Rebbl one. Cool, I'll just tab out quickly and do that. Cool, Sports Report Studio, I like it. Good venue. Right. No? Yes, are we interested? Where are we going again, so? As we get the pickup, which is nice to see as we sort out our co-casting setup here, so may have to bear with just a moment. Sean Man obviously wanting to see this one as he goes up against the fearsome G-Man bye week in this round of 64. Where have you gone? He's gone back to name chat, so I guess I'll go back to name chat. Hello?
I can't connect to the Rebbl.
Really? Do you want to just set
forever.
up a call then?
I could just invite Sean Man here temporarily.
Yeah, go for it. Honorary name member. Luke predicting G-Man to win Super Bowl. You already know that we're in it. Well, Rebbl have won what, the last 4 or something. But I think G-Man just have a serious crop of good coaches coming out of Div 1 and coming out of like Div 2. We've got, I think Wolfbark's got a really good shot. I think we have some serious coaches from G-Man who can, if we're not going to win it this season, I don't know when we're going to win it. As we see a POW onto the lineup here. Onnania just trying to find something.
Hello.
Hey Sean, man. Let me turn
Looks
you up.
like that game is happening after all then, lovely.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who's late. I was also late to this because I slept through the first like turn.
Yeah.
I had no idea this game was happening.
Yeah,
I was
me
just
neither.
Harry's or streaming Gobos versus Skemmery,
Oh,
which was also pretty insane.
yeah, everyone's telling me it's insane. I caught the first turn, right? But then I saw that in the Discord that Zunk was like, the game is starting now or something, or the game is going to be starting at this time. And I assumed that it would be on the Andy Davo stream. Then I checked the directory and it wasn't there, so I was like, maybe they still think we're supposed to cast it from when we casted it a few days ago. So, luckily.
I mean, it's an interesting game so far.
Yeah, have you been watching it at all, Sean, man? We've got to catch you up because there's been a huge... Basically, Onnania got the ball in the rain, but Zunk... I think this was on Zunk's turn... Was it on Zunk's turn 1 or on his turn 2?
Yeah, turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was a dead Apo dead on Andrew
Whose
Smackson.
team is that on that with the dead blitzer?
Yeah.
Onnania's.
Onnania's dead blitzer. Zunk getting a strength bust, which was Apo'd back to a badly hurt on his diving tackle. McNaughton summing up by saying Zunk's been dicing his opponent, TLDR. Well, kinda, yeah.
Okay, I've got the game opened in Blood Bowl now, so
Yeah.
I'm all caught up, I guess.
Yeah, the replay can catch you up, I suppose.
Yeah, it's basically Zunk's been bullying poor Onnania.
Yeah. my problem is, Sean, man, to get the stream to work, I've had to like have Blood Bowl windowed into 720p. So with all the skills, I can't really see what's going on with the.
There is a lot of skills.
So I can't really say how he got to this point, but it has got to this point.
I'm pretty used to all these skills from playing Nurgle, but yeah, this is a bit messy. It's also hard when you're looking at two orcs to know who is who.
In the rain as well, both playing in white and black, just a hint of red on Onnania's team. You wouldn't want to be red-green colourblind in this situation, let me tell you.
That'd be so bad.
Ooh, desperation plays.
Yeah.
I was surprised that's not a death, to be honest, the way this game's been going.
Yeah.
So far.
Some serious bargain boozer armor here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is only the first half. So I feel like things could still change.
Definitely. Well, Onnania has a babe, so these rerolls, these KO rolls may well come back. Obviously, there's only going to be one
full
roll.
Team. It's not going to be the best full team,
but it's still a full team. Yeah.
If you get some random removals, things might still work out somehow.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be time. You see a pile on here. Never not be piling on. Because he might get knockouts. George Bashington bashed out.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of dodge on this team, but Zunk has rocked up with 2 tackle pommers, and they've just turned up and done work.
Armor 9 doesn't seem so good suddenly.
Yeah, watch them be like titanium when they run into your claw, though, Sean, man. I reckon that'll happen, but yeah. We're going to get the touchdown on the edge of 4 blitzer here, we are.
Would you consider handing it off to the Black Orc?
Yeah, I was about to say, who is this? Yeah, Jenny Lady Orc is on 13 of 16, and you have a reroll in the shed. Do we think about the... Well, it would be a 5+. Not anymore.
He's moved the ball at this point, but
yeah.
I might have gone for it.
I don't think you. You're just saying that. I think if you were the one in this situation in playoff Blood Bowl, I don't think you'd take that risk.
No, in playoffs,
You're not that crazy.
Like with the state of the game, you can probably score on them on second half. To be honest.
Yeah. Aldor coming through. Not in the. It might not be in the rain next half, so you can carry on and then. It's the third.
True. Handoff in the playoffs game, really. Ask Andy Devo.
Yeah, I mean Zunk is Andy Davis co-caster. That's why we're talking about it. It might have been on the
Zunk is
cards.
from the Andy Devo school of Blood Bowl, right? So
yeah, well he's like the main. He's like the teaching assistant at the school of Andy Devo. Yeah, I should probably put a cowbell with me so I can ding it whenever he got a knockout.
That'd be so annoying after like the second time. Oh, there's a one.
There's a one though. That sort of sums up Onnania's half. Just first action skill. And now Zunk will go in 1-0 at half time. No chance of the one turn. There's obviously no goblins on the field, sadly. Do you think having a goblin rostered is good for the like bash off, so you can get that? You have that one turn potential.
I don't think so. Because even with the goblin, the one turn is actually really unlikely.
I think especially in the rain.
Goblin levels, and at that point, like
KOs are really good. Everything came back. But yeah, I agree. If you get a troll, you might as well get one gobbo just to try. Honestly.
Well, it would make the it does make the difference. I agree. I'm also on board with that. Zunk is definitely an awesome guy. I really hope that the Shawn Man doesn't kill all his team next week. That should be a really interesting game, actually, Zunk between Shawn Man.
I don't know about the goblin though. Like, it's so unlikely to work. Like, it's pretty unlikely, and it'll just suck up MVPs.
Yeah, then it rolls Agi up, and then it becomes a lot more likely.
Yeah, but it doesn't roll Agi up because
I mean, you can just fire it and buy a new one. Honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're only 40k. I think I would, if I had like a 40. I think these are quite deep bench teams. Well, not really for Onnania, but
I think if you get a troll, it's a shame to not to get a goblin. Because even if it's only like a 5% play, that still wins you 5% more games, right?
Exactly, or at least saves you from 5% more losses, or gets you. I think more in playoffs, it gets you to overtime against that elf team. You know, like it gets you that 1-1 on turn 16, and then you can attack on overtime and get some more removals potentially. Yeah, I'm not so sure about. I think it's one of those. I think I'd do it in playoffs, maybe not for like ladder league play. Yeah. Offset defense here for Onnania. See, look at what Luke's saying again aside. Goblins do roll Agia and block second skill. I might have taken sure hands or something. Actually, no, not sure hands. I might have skipped the double.
Oh, it's like a 90k goblin.
But the meme's gonna say. We're at this point.
The time for memes is not now.
This I'm just saying we're at such a stacked point in terms of skills on Onnania's Orcs. We've got a level 2 blitzer on the LOS. Open up, which I suppose isn't. It's just an interesting.
That's his worst player.
That's his yeah, just interesting. Those are his worst 3 players. The guard Lino, that's a double, and a level 2 blitzer.
Well, actually, he's got 2 Linos on the bench still.
I think that's Zunk. He's got the Linos on the bench. That's Zunk's bench. Or the bench for Onnania is currently in the Kaz box, which is a bit of a shame. Kickoff return not doing a thing? I don't know, I wasn't checking. But we get a quick snap again. This could be a problem for the offset setup, getting a quick snap, especially if this gets caught. Because we can just take the right hand side.
Catching this is a 5+, I think.
Yeah, 5+. Well, you never know. It's like just steps up.
Oh.
What did I tell you? Just roll 5s. Perfect.
Onnania really needs some more moves here if he wants a good chance at second half, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Zunk's quite ahead. Zunk just outstrengths him, so you're going to need some other 9 removals.
That guard gun would have been good.
Yeah.
That's half decent too. Look at this armor.
God, it is like we're watching a goblin match here. This sort of armor ratios. We see a KO.
Goblin LOSs hold better than this.
So I've seen like halfling LOSs without truth or better. We're at least on parity with. Finally, we see an orc actually stand up to a hit. No dirty player piece. There's not a lot of scope for fouls for Zunk here.
Oh, is he trying to hit the blodge one? What is...
I think so. Oh,
He
both
has no
his tackles
tackle.
committed, yeah. Well, I think
so last half was actually Onnania's drive.
Yeah, it was Onnania's drive.
That now.
Yeah, that's why it was. It started off pretty poorly. Yeah, Zunk just there was no armor breaks for Onnania, and then Zunk just rocks up 2 blitzes in 2 turns and took 175 SPP off the pitch. 130 of it forever.
I don't like this positioning because now he just pushes him and he gets a free hit on that Black Orc next turn. Should have gone in from the bottom upwards.
I agree.
Yeah. Because like half our guard is like a step back, so it feels like the troll and this guard Black Orc are just going to get like out fought by the whole Onnania team. I don't know.
It's basically giving a free hit on the troll too.
Yeah, we plug in all the guard.
Well, actually, yeah. There's not that much guard left.
Yeah. I guess that's the problem. It takes all of the guard to win that fight, and then Zunk just takes the wide zone and might win 2-0 quite quickly. I know he's moving 5 though, so you're going to get plenty of notice. Anyway. Nice blitz. We're going to get this free hit on the Black Orc we were talking about.
Maybe armor 9 will hold for once.
Zunk's armor 9 has been pretty solid all told, and it does hold this time. It's Onnania that went to the bargain boozers before this game. As we see, like, a safety liner, I suppose.
Casually.
Red dice the troll. El Duderino the troll not having a good one. That's twice he's been red dice down. Zunk just stares at it in annoyance. Holds in place. All of a sudden, 4 orcs are on the floor here.
You don't really care though, because most of those that are on the floor don't really matter. It's like a rookie Black Orc, a random Lino, and a troll.
Nice 3 dice pow. Oh, he's knocked out.
Well,
are these like 3 goblins stacked on top of each other wearing orc armor or something? I don't get it.
The goblins who took too much warp stone.
Something like that. Maybe these are savage orcs. They're not. They like just rock up. It's like they've got like skin painted the armor on. You know.
Yeah.
That's why it's all checkered in like red and fancy. There's no wizard roster, so they can't even help out with the winds of magic. They're just gonna get removed. Yeah. Do you think we'll see a foul on this down guard lineman?
No. Who are you fouling with?
Yeah, I guess with the rookie Linoc on the floor, that is a bit of a moot point.
Like the rookie Linoc on the floor needs a 3+ dodge and a GFI to get there.
Fair enough.
A little bit haggard. I mean, you could do it, but I actually think you get more value out of just standing there.
Yeah, committing. Well, this Black Orc does have blood, so he might just step away. But he wouldn't be doing that at the start of the turn. So yeah, you're right. Here comes the blitz. For once, not getting a POW.
I mean, Zunk can take it real easy here. Like, he doesn't need to overcommit or even do anything like remotely aggressive. You need to just stand there for 16 turns if you want.
Yeah, Onnania not taking, not scumming in a wizard or anything. So we could just sit tight and see if this wrestle tackle strip ball orc lineman can come up with the play.
It's maybe not the most interesting viewing experience, but it's a strategy.
If we're lucky, or if I'm lucky, some more stuff will die. That's all I'm hoping for from this game, to be honest.
Well, yeah, we're sort of. I guess you're sort of hoping for some death on the Zunk's team, but so far not even a. Well, there was a strength bust on the diving tackle, as I said. But apart from that, not so much
Zunk's
as a
team is
scratch.
actually quite scary, to be honest. Even though originally I was more scared of Onnania's because of all the dodge with stand firm. Zunk's team is actually a really good orc team, man.
Yeah, I agree. It's still a good orc team. I do think you would have struggled more against Onnania's team, but yeah, Zunk's team definitely has the advantage in this matchup because they have more strength. But I don't know. The thing is, they only have one stand firm. No, just the one stand firm.
Yeah, Zunk has this stand firm blitzer, I suppose. That's pretty much it. But he has a lot of strength, a lot of guards.
Yeah, you have to be careful not to get yourself like outfought by orcs.
Oh.
Okay. There's essentially Morgenthau on the pitch as well, with block.
Yeah, that black
Lady Killjoys.
Crazy. That is.
Just the armor bust. It is armor 8, but I don't think that really matters for Nurgle.
Yeah, just getting a hit on that is pretty hard.
Yeah, just finding 2 dice. Finding 2 dice for something that's not the beast is going to be like a real problem.
It's like, how often can you get like 3 assists in?
Exactly.
To try and hit him with a warrior.
1 and 9. So yeah, this game could get very, I don't know, uninteresting very quickly if Zunk will just sit here and Onnania might just want to cut his losses.
Yeah. I suppose that's fair game.
I think it's perfectly fair game. It is only the round of 64. And even if he was to make the miracle comeback, he would be going up against 2200. Is it 2200 or 2400? You're no gosh, I can't remember.
2470 or so, I think.
Yeah. So to be fair, I think Zunk's up about 20. I'll just tab out quickly and check their team value. Oh, I had this problem in the last game. Like I said, because I've got it winded, I can have like chat and the game open at the same time. So I'd keep panning left to type in chat and not realise that the camera's moved. Yeah. So I went back to the game and people have just been staring at the sideline for 30 seconds. Right, let's find Zunk. York slower tendencies. They're at 2090, so there'll be 300 in a bit. It's worth of inducements for Zunk, assuming he wins this.
Well, I like how Onnania set up these hits because he kind of made the most out of it.
Yeah.
Sadly, didn't get any armor breaks, but he did stun the black ward, but no removals.
Yeah, this square of 8 orcs has just got so many skills on it.
It's like hard to fathom that this orc team will get 300k in inducements against anyone.
More than that, if you're up at 20, someone's close to 2500, probably close to 400k inducements. There's double skulls. Is that a double skulls first action? I think it is.
Oh no, oh god.
So mark that on your bingo cards if you had double skulls first action, because it happened there. But it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
It's almost squad skulls.
Well, I mean, the ball isn't safe at the moment. We've got to do something.
It's like, why are we taking hits right now?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit fast and loose here. Just opening up with 2, especially after you'd burn that reroll on the double skulls. You'd think that would have been a warning.
Zunk should remind himself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of happens in Blood Bowl, doesn't it? You get a good run and suddenly you feel invincible.
Yeah.
And then shit starts happening, basically.
Yeah, I feel that a lot. Do you think we might see like this hit with Killjoys to free up El Dudorino and just move down the pitch, try and make it 2-0? That might be what he's angling for.
I don't think he's going down the pitch quite yet.
No, he's not. He's going to come and base. The stand firm. I don't know if you noticed the stand firm there. This could be a rude awakening.
Oh,
Just
no.
pushes. Stand firm. And Zunk just like, oh, flash reroll, but it's
Better get
okay.
an armor break on that.
No piling on
Should
here.
get bailed out. Wait, he
Wait, he doesn't stand firm?
Why wouldn't you stand
What?
that firm?
Zunk gave you a
Why?
free return hit on the ball.
Oh my goodness, why?
I
And
mean,
Onnania had a shot there.
I guess he would. It would have been a -2 die. Let's be honest here.
Well,
Yeah,
that's better
but
than
it's a
nothing.
hit on the ball. I'll take it right now.
Yeah. Well, we might even make it a bit better.
That's
not really,
a
actually.
really strange decision.
Yeah,
not
that
to
is a
stand
really
that
odd
firm.
decision. Because he even stood firm the first time. What was he worried about there? I don't know. Oh well. And Zunk makes this 2+ dodge actually 4 away, so screen off. Sorry.
Zunk is gonna get a good amount of hits this turn. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, I don't understand why not stand that firm. Like, even if you don't intend to blitz the ball with him, you would still have guard next to the ball.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't understand.
And I mean, this throw doesn't even have dodge, so it was what 5+ twice to knock over. Anyway, Onnania's going to come in and base the ball with a Black Orc.
He could have had the ball based with like
2 pieces, yeah.
Orgy of Ice? Oh boy.
First one's in. Just roll 6s. Boxcars there.
So I know why double ones are called snake eyes, but why are double sixes called boxcars?
Good question. Well, let's Google. I'm going to Google boxcar quickly.
Yeah, what is even a boxcar?
Images. Well, it's like a freight. It's like train freight, I guess. So it's implying like it's like unstoppable, like the weight of a freight train potentially. And it's also like quite. It's like a big old blocky thing, and there's all the pits filled. Oh, El Duderino gets
third
taken.
-2 die.
Well,
It's not an armor break.
it's called boxcars, by the way, because it looks like railroad tracks.
Ah, railroad tracks will do it.
Do they though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a railroad track genocide?
Yes, I've seen plenty. Usually the lines on opposite ends are like connected to each other though.
Well, we've only got 6 pips to work with, so I don't think we can get the intricacies down. But I do get what you're saying. If we had like a D8 or a D12, then maybe we could get something closer.
What do you call double sixes, like spider eyes or something?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that more.
Spiders have more than 6 eyes.
Yeah.
Well, we've got double 6s, so there's 12 there.
Nobody's perfect. What insect has 6 eyes? I'm not googling that, by the way.
We're using stand firm now. No armor break.
Yeah, I still don't understand. That could have been so good having that extra stand from next to the ball.
Yeah,
I'm still confused about that.
Just causing some panic. I mean, Zunk was already. I mean, Zunk had based stand firm with the ball carrier, so he clearly was, not fully focusing. And I think.
Yeah,
Wait, Zunk can't 2-die this black work off now.
Yeah. Wait, what?
No, he's gonna have to dodge, I think, or 1-die it.
Yeah, I think it's just a 1 dice scanner.
Yeah, that's what I said. He can't 2-die it.
I also said he can. Yeah, I heard he can do it 2-die it. Sorry, something. Yeah, Luke, you could have had 2 players on the ball at this point, but I mean, a Black Orcs that can only be 1-diced is pretty good. There's no dodge on this ball carrier, and they're only actually 3, so Zunk all of a sudden in a real spot of bother.
I mean, depends on if he makes it a 3+ or not, I suppose. But that he even let it come to this.
Yeah, the fact that he let it come to this, you feel like he might get punished here.
Probably not.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Probably not, but I'm looking forward to the. I assume him and Andy will do a breakdown of this game on their stream, and I'm looking forward to when it gets to this point.
Yeah,
We ask Zunk, why did he decide to base stand firm?
He re-rolled that.
He did re-roll that. Oh my days.
Note that the ball carrier doesn't have dodge, so he's
Yeah, he's. Well, no, I think he might just. Yeah, well, where does he go that's safe? He'd have to go backwards.
Why did he re-roll that?
Yeah, why did he re-roll that? Zunk on tilt? Question mark?
I think he should have taken the push.
Yeah.
And then you still have a 1-die with the ball carrier with a
which
reroll
you can
to
then
get them
re-roll,
off,
yeah.
but
And that's
not
much
good.
better odds than the dodge out or 1 dice with a re-roll.
This just isn't good. No, this is really scary.
Well, it's all come down to this. Everyone stood up. We're all just waiting to see what Flux will do here. 1776 FPP, so Zunk might try for 2-0. We stay.
I mean, this is the easiest 2-die ever, right?
Yeah.
You
It's
just
flip skills on.
hit the Agi 4 with the Black Cork, and then you stay, and then you come in with the Blodge Agi Lino.
Yeah, that works.
Or you can even come in with the Wrestle Tackle Strip Ball one.
I agree, McNaughton. Zunk went from dicing his opponent to beating himself. Maybe he just feels bad for Onnania, and he's such a nice guy that he wants to give Onnania a fair shot. As we just see the 2+ dodge to base. And now we're going to get 2 dice with Black Orc.
I guess that works too. But...
I mean, the thing is, it was a dodge from tackle. So we might have had
Dump
to burn
off.
the reroll.
Oh,
Dump off activated!
I didn't realize he has dump off.
Why would you dump off here? It's so bad.
Dump off doesn't... I think
What?
dump off has to trigger.
Works.
You can't option...
Works.
It works. Yeah, dump off is force gunner size.
Anyway.
You wouldn't have knocked down.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I thought you had to activate dump off. I thought that's how it worked.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Oh, it is level
That's
6.
not the first time you've ever seen dump off.
Not, yeah, but
That's
an
the
orc
first
thrower.
time I've seen an orc thrower
Oh,
with
yeah,
dump
that's-
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen many level 6. You don't? Okay, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
you
Well,
don't
I
have
learned
to.
something there. I thought you did.
Like,
Here's what
that
I
was
mean.
a 4+ dodge with... I mean, with pass, sure.
Imagine if that had been intercepted. Just imagine. But we do...
Farter is in a good spot to get that ball, honestly.
Yeah.
That's such a bad pickup.
So yeah, it's a 5+ pickup.
Yeah,
to
but
be
he's
fair.
got a reroll. Auto reroll. I would.
We're
go
going to
for
blitz and go with the
He has
blitz
the
with his
bullet
2 guard.
slot.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
actually
That's
true.
quite clever.
Yeah.
it. Well, yeah. This is looking really good suddenly for Onnania.
Yeah, we might see some overtime.
I mean,
here.
well.
this is a little bit of a comeback at least.
Yeah, the game is now a lot more interesting than it was before. He's thinking about trying this pickup. I think we sort of have to. We get
you
it.
have to.
First
you
time
have
of
to
asking.
score in 4 turns.
Like, can we get the ball safe at all? Not really.
I would just go 1 spot to the right, maybe. Of the
Yeah.
stand firm. That's the best you can do, I think, here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everyone's tied up apart from Weewar,
Yeah.
and there's a wall of all. Oh, okay, we're going to the
no,
sideline.
Oh,
He
he's
has
got
sidestep.
sidestep.
He does
yeah,
have
he's got
sidestep.
Okay,
And I
maybe
guess-
not the worst for
Yeah,
him.
that's not a bad idea. Well, hang on, can Weewar come round now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, okay, that's well counted because Weewar is just out of room, but he's now screened off anyway. God.
This is looking decent.
That was a nice well, apart from maybe the stand firm issues, Onnania's played this quite well. I mean, he had a golden opportunity and he has taken it,
Yeah.
but that's a nice position on the ball as well because it means they can't, like, these guys that are tied up can't step away.
Oh, and
Zunk replies with
Suck.
more hot dice. Teddy Roosevelt leaving the pitch for a time. I mean, a guard orc lino, you sort of expect them to go, but
They're AV9. You don't even expect them to go.
Well,
now we
if
can
Onnania-
chain push onto the ball here with Weewar blitzing this Lodge Black Orc, and that gives us a hit, but it would only be 1 dice against Blodge. That might be all we need.
With Frenzy?
The Frenzy is gonna be stuck next to guards, right?
Yeah,
Minus
it would have to
2
be.
die.
We'd have to do it with the thrower. And that's just to hope we roll a
Yeah.
6. The game.
And even then, you got no one to pick it up. But then again, it might be good enough.
Well, we don't need anyone to pick it up. We're already 1-0 ahead. We just need to get the ball on the floor and covered in orcs. Well, Jenny Lady Orcs.
Onnania still has his agility 4 blotch piece to try and recover if it goes.
We also have the Wrestle Tackle Strip Lineman looking threatening.
This is going to be quite hard for Zunk to stop, I think.
Yeah, I can't
see. He needs to get his diving tackle piece and his other tackle piece more downfield and see if he can stop it next turn, I feel. Because I don't think he's got a decent shot at it this turn.
I think this might very well come down to him marking with diving tackle and them having to do like a 5+ or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm just looking where we can go. Where are we blitzing then? Do you think we're just going to blitz down the wrestle tackle with Weewar? Because it lets the diving tackle get 1 square further back. Maybe, I don't know. Tough spot. 2 minutes gone on the turn.
There might be a way where he can get a 2-die if he blitzes the thrower on the ball and then follows through with the blitzer to dodge into a spot, but he looks like we're not doing that.
We're not doing that, no. We're hitting stand firm with 2 dice, not knocking it over. That feels like a massive waste. Zunk, I think, definitely feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, I don't see where that was going, but I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm struggling as well. I think I would have just based with Weewar and then hit the blitz with diving tackle on the wrestle tackle. Yeah. But we're going to base with our diving tackle already. This feels like a big mistake. So he can just he might get blitzed or knocked over, and then we can't even get to the ball next time without massive GFIs.
Yeah, at least Onnania doesn't have that many pieces he can move down the pitch very much.
That's true.
So it's probably going to be quite hard to cage up in the next turn.
I mean, Zunk only has 1 reroll left. I think I would have moved Jenny Lady Orc back as well to help out before I took that hit.
Yeah, but, 1 reroll, pretty scary with overtime possible.
Yeah, overtime definitely on the cards here. Orc GFI is good. Oh, I think kind of necessary to try and protect diving tackle.
Just roll spider eyes.
Just roll spider eyes, you're right. Well, it's only, no, hold on, it's only spider eyes if it's 6/6.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Unless you want to start calling a snake eye singular.
A one-eyed snake, boys.
Yeah, we
roll ourselves another one-eyed snake.
AV Power, how are you doing?
It's the logical conclusion to 2-headed snakes.
Welcome to Snake Chat Live. Here with Genocide and John Man. People are slowly trickling in. Actually, I don't think there's many games on at the moment. It's just a Goblin match and this one with us at the moment. So if you missed it already, Zunk opened up with a kill Apo, a dead Apo dead, and another removal on his start, and managed to turn over Onnania. But made a pretty cardinal mistake in the second half of basing a stand firm piece with the ball. And it's all gone downhill from here, and now Zunk's fighting to try and get this done in 16 turns, having burnt 2 rerolls. The winner of this is going to face Sean Man, who is currently in the booth with his 2500-ish Nurgle. Top of G-Man won this season. So yeah, over to Onnania now.
Now, how do you get this safe?
You just sprint up the field, first of all, like that.
I think that stand firm guy has to dodge out, right? No, that push is not good. He's not gonna have enough players to cage this in any meaningful way.
Not really. Well, actually, no, that's diving tackle, so there's no way in hell.
This might come down to like black orc dodges and stuff like that. It's gonna
it's gonna be sketch. But
yeah, I think the black orc next to the troll, that's like the last thing you do this turn. Maybe try and dodge him out and mark his black orc or something, or his diving tackle piece.
I think we need to try and, can we get to, yeah.
Don't dodge out. Oh no.
Oh, diving tackle!
Uh-oh.
Do we re-roll? Diving tackle doing work.
You have to re-roll.
Have to take that re-roll. It's no good. Diving tackle doing its job.
Did you just not see the diving tackle? Or
I might
He
have
must
done.
not have.
The same way Zunk just must not have seen the stand firm.
Yeah.
So that's one. They're 1 for 1 on not reading skills. So back to a draw there, but it probably won't be a draw on the score sheet. This is 2 dice with tackle.
This just feels really bad now. This
Yeah,
is
that felt
very
like
easy
feels like
to
the
die
game.
with tackle on the ball,
And then we can
with
free
diving tackle on it.
And we can also, can we? Yeah, we can probably find 2 dice to free up our throw and pick up.
Best thing he can hope for is a good scatter and to try and score an extra turn with the agility 4.
He might not get the knockdown.
He might not, but we'll
I mean,
see.
it's still.
Do you commit your last reroll to getting this knockdown?
Yes. No,
Yeah,
actually,
it's
it's
tough.
on diving tackle.
Yeah, diving tackle.
I almost guarantee he will re-roll that hit if he needs to. I think you do. Because you want to win the game before halftime.
Before overtime, yeah. Yeah, because you're already at a disadvantage because you're only down to 1 reroll, so...
Isn't he?
Pardon?
I'd say Zunk is still favored in overtime.
You say that, but...
Well, I think
it's pretty even, honestly.
I think it's even as well, because there's a babe in play, remember, for Onnania, so these guys might well come back. And he does have a reroll advantage as well.
On average, one of these guys stays out, which means he's down players.
If Onnania still receives in overtime, I think he still has a pretty good chance of taking the game.
Here comes the hit. We're not blitzing the ball? Okay. It's an interesting line. I guess we're just going to box it in.
I mean, this works.
Yeah, it does work.
But it's not guaranteed to hold up, really. I think blitzing the ball was the better play here, to be fair.
Let's see. Maybe he's worried about like it scattering out of play and then in a decent spot for the Agi 4, but you've still got diving tackle on the Agi 4, so that's a risk I'd be willing to take, but it might do the job still. Yeah, I think we might just completely wrap up this piece.
Might just be down to a couple of...
And then unintentionally give up a chain push. I don't think we're quite doing that.
Hear me out. -2 die with the Agi Lino. And then -2 die.
I've heard you out.
The other Lino.
Yeah, none of them has stand firm, so maybe.
Yeah, we just need to roll a 3 or a 4 a couple of times. Dodge doing work here. Interesting we take that hit with the thrower. I might have taken it with the blitz and had the thrower come in.
I think that might have been a frenzy trap if you did it with the blitzer.
Ah, yeah, you're right, it was. Great tackle on strength 6.
Okay, hang on, hear me out for a second, right? So, dodge out the wrestle tackle lineman and blitz Weewa.
Skulls, reroll burn, sorry to interrupt.
You rerolled the skull.
It's actually quite easy score for him here. With
what were you saying, Sherman?
One die blitz into a handoff to the agility 4 to just run it.
Yeah, I like that because it takes off diving tackle, doesn't it?
Yeah. So you just push Weewa up into the diving tackle, push the diving tackle next to the sideline.
So it's
hand off the ball to John Fodder Kennedy and just run it in.
So it's a 3+ dodge, 3+ because we need a push or better. And then
I think that's better than doing the
4+ handoff. Yeah, the red dice. Yeah, it's better than the red dice. But it's still dice all the same. Zunk out of rerolls now. So if this goes to overtime, he's in huge trouble.
Yeah.
You're dodging away from diving tackle then, though.
No, you just hit the diving tackle with the Lino, which is now a 1 die.
Oh, on the blitz. No, because we're blitzing. Oh, yeah, with Jimmy. Yeah, I get it. I see it. Makes sense.
I hope he sees it, because I think that's the only way he's getting out of this one.
I don't think he has any other play available.
I mean, there's the -2 die play, but it's not very good.
I don't think he's going to want a -2 die play. He has been doing that on the troll for good effect, but these guys, these guys have block and you need a push, so.
The -2 die play would be like a 3+3+3+3+.
Yeah, we're going to do the Sean Man play.
Oh, here we go. Oh no!
Wait, what?
That's not the right direction.
Well, we failed the GF5s. This is our reroll gone. It's not quite the right direction, I agree. We're taking red dice and we get 2 pushes.
And now the second one is a 2-die.
But this is not good enough, though.
Yeah, we're still on diving tackle, so
Oh,
You're
yeah.
still on diving tackle.
Yeah.
we're just gonna hand off. And he rolls a 3, scatters out of play, and that may well be the game. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, not a good scatter.
I think they went for a combination of both your guys' plays, and it wasn't. I think Shawman's plays was the one because diving tackle was still in effect. So Zunk looks like. Well, it's not over yet. I won't make any predictions yet. But this is a really good spot
Jinx
for
it
Zunk.
like with the. I'm not gonna say anything.
No, it's been 48 hours. You can spoil that.
Okay.
I'm surprised he didn't serve that by moving the lineman next to it.
I'd argue we all jinxed the Goblin game genocide. All of us expected him to win.
Actually, you jinxed it more than I did because I predicted the loss.
Whatever.
Also, we're talking about another Goblin game, not the one going on right
That's
now.
true. That's true. We're talking about the MyStays one, which was more than 2 days ago. I haven't seen any of the most recent ones, so I can't possibly spoil that because I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
Well, he's pushing the lineman back
A little bit of a
into
conga line here,
possession.
yeah. Now we got
That's a
attacker.
lineman. Jimmy Farter is a lineman.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus Christ.
He's like a thrower.
I thought it was a thrower.
Yeah, same. He was listening when people said don't take Orcs throwers. He just made his own. Because John Connor Kennedy gets surfed and knocked out. But it's safe.
He could have easily surfed the Orc thrower as well, or Jimmy Farter, if he just moved the lineman down before taking the first hit. That was a little bit strange.
I think the second half has been a little bit strange, to be honest. And both coaches maybe getting a bit tired. Well, let's be fair. The first half felt pretty. I think the first half was quite dice heavy. You didn't really need to do too much heavy thinking. In the first half.
If Zunk
another
fails
knockout,
this pickup, there is still possibilities.
There is still possibilities. But there's another knockout. And Zunk does have to not leave a pass on here because we do have actually 4 in range. It is raining, but Onnania has a team reroll left.
The rain has messed up so much of this game because that handoff would have worked if it wasn't raining.
That's true.
Could have avoided the handoff, could have avoided the -2 die by just one more GFI though. I'm surprised he saw that play, but not the one that made it so, like, immensely much easier by making one more GFI. I'm surprised. Yeah.
It was the right line of play, but it wasn't executed perfectly. So we're going to see a punt here. It's good, and that is the game. I dare say.
I mean, the troll can still reach it.
Elduna, yeah, Elduna. Well, actually, the troll is Zunk's troll.
Oh, the troll. Yeah, okay, never mind. Well, one of the black orcs. Yeah.
He's probably in range too.
George, well, the thing is, the Black Hawk in range is movement 3. Actually, no, we're going to see a blitz, and then we're going to try and do a Black Hawk pass, Hail Mary.
Yeah, what?
That 1 in 9s. Reroll used to get the push off, and now this is...
I don't think it's worth rerolling that, to be honest.
And then he just takes the both down.
He just takes the boat down anyway after rerolling. That feels like tilt. Oh.
Well, he's got
that's a shame.
Stand firm, doesn't he? So it doesn't really
matter. Oh, that's true. Stand firm. I missed that.
Go for it. Do it.
But you basically have to roll a 6 to pick up the ball anyway.
Oh, Deuterino finally awakens
up. You have to
up.
roll a 6 for the pass, so why bother, like, even blitzing?
I mean, spider eyes happen.
They do. What, snakes? You're getting confused, gonna say. We need double spider. 6s then. Oh, yeah, spider eyes, you're right. You got me. I got confused between my, I want to say reptiles? Yeah, I got my reptile and my arachnid. So. No problem, Luke. Thanks for sticking around. I've got a college playoff game that I'm going to cast this afternoon, so if anyone wants to stick around for that, feel free to drop a follow and you'll know when it starts. So that's going to be like the next
one more turn to get something killed on Zunk's team, please.
Yeah.
Just kill his strength 6 Black Orc, please.
There's no Apo, so anything that goes here will stick. Oh, that's Pow. On the stand firm.
Shawn Man just singing Ave Maria in his head. Oh,
Nah.
So I'll be playing Zunk next week.
Yep.
I just want something to die now.
Shawn Man versus Zunk. I'm looking forward to that one. I don't know whether I'll be able to get the cast for it, but I'd like to get the cast for that. It could be an interesting one.
It's gonna be a pretty quality game, I feel. Okay, yeah, maybe.
Still score.
No, we can't.
No, we can't
get
it.
Chain push with the Black Orc. He needs to do like a couple dodges and
chain push
the lineman in.
Why are we chain pushing? We could just pass to the lineman and run away.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see him.
Assuming if you're saying dice are no object, then
you can still score. Do it.
Why are you so optimistic now? But when we casted the MySpace game, you were so pessimistic.
Because goblins suck.
What, an Orcs in the Rain making as he plays Dote?
I've seen more stupid orc passes than I've seen goblins win games.
I think you've just not been watching enough goblin games. That's a 1 in 9.
It's possible. I've seen crazier things happen today, trust me.
Okay.
You should know, Shawn, man. You're like the king of stupid pass plays.
This will definitely not work.
Well,
you need agility 5.
It all comes down to William Howard Tate. You can't pick up the ball. That is the game. Zunk is through. After the first half that was dominated by the dice, I think the second half was a bit more interesting one there. Reno getting the MVP and a level up after getting red diced all day. And the Wrestle Tackle Strip Lino getting an MVP there.
15 armor breaks versus 3 armor breaks. Yeah.
Seems about fair.
Sounds about fair.
Thank you, McNaughton. Thank you, man.
Norton, as usual, champion. I might be. I don't know if McMorton's sticking in the Big O, but I'm thinking about maybe joining the Big O next season. It might be the only way I can carry on to play.
Because it's easier.
Well, yeah, because I'll be in Singapore from next summer, so I sort of need to switch to Big O if I'm going to play at all.
Sure, that's because you're in Singapore.
Sure. I've heard stories about Big O that coaches just farm SPP together.
Yeah, I've heard stories of a division where it's all stunties.
Teams.
Yeah. Well, for all the stories, they are doing. Well, actually, I wouldn't want to spoil, but I think there's been some. There's a good shot of a Big O Super Bowl. Has Big O ever won the Super Bowl?
I'm not sure, actually. I don't think they have enough sure hands.
So yeah, just checking some stats. So then we want to have a little breakdown of stats, or are we happy to call it there? What time is it actually? That's important for me. I need to know what time it is.
It's 12:30.
12:30. Yeah, have a quick rumble through. I want to see the armor rolls for Commanders in Grief. 65% armor rolls. I think that tells a story there. Considering it's all armor 9, that is a bit frustrating. But yeah, I think I'm happy to wrap that up there. Zunk going through to play Shawn Man. Winner of a G-Man Div 3 against the winner of G-Man Div 1, Orcs versus Nurgle. That's going to be at some point next week. But
that's going to be a juicy one.
It is going to be a juicy one.
Zunk, and I'll catch you guys for that game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go play myself some Final Fantasy.
Good luck. Have fun with that. Yeah. And wishing all the best to Onnania. I did read that they were playing that game out of a hospital bed, so maybe that explains a lot. So hopefully they get a little bit better. Hopefully things improve there. And thanks for putting on a really fun game, even though you had every right to say that you weren't available to play. So thanks a lot, Onnania, for that. But yeah, that's been me. It's been Gunnerside, and it's been Shawn Man. I'm going to call it there, guys. So see you around.